All right, all right. I'm Mace B, and I'm gonna do a little beat breakdown. I done tried to do this shit like 3 times already, and it didn't work for me. One time it had no sound, so this is my first one. So I'm just gonna show people how I go about making my beats. I use Reason because I thought that using Reason, if you click this rack right here, like you hit tab, you can flip it over and look at the back. I thought that, hey, maybe one day if I get a big studio or something, I can go in there and know how to plug all this shit up. But that's probably that's probably not true. And it got like a big like SSL style mixing board and everything, you know. So that's why I use it, bus compressor, all that kind of stuff. So that's why I use it, and it just kind of stuck with me. I know how to use Fruity Loops and all of that, but I just don't use it. So let's just kick it off. The BPM is 150. What else? And the key is D minor. So I started off with these little bass notes right here on the piano. And it just go up and come back down. It's an eight bar loop. So let's just see what that sound like. Mm-hmm. Yep. Then I added a little top melody on that. And it go like this. Yep. I added a pad next, right? And all I did was take I think on yeah, I just took took the D, the F. I mean, so I put the F and went to a C, I think, up, and this is what that sound like. And I like this, and I chose this because it had like a little texture in the back of it too. Just something different. Then the strings, I put some strings on it, simple strings, starting on that D and just went down. Simple, 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 simple. Uh, and for my pluck, right? Because so it's like an arpeggio. So so how I come up with my arpeggios is you take an instrument and they got this thing called a like a like an arpeggiator device in here, and basically I just took that same pad and I just stretched the first one out and add a seventh on there, so it'll be four, and then hit the random, and then you just send it to it, and it'll come out like this. Then I just take whichever one I think sounds the best, and I might loop it all the way through, and then change the fourth and the eighth, and that sounds like this. Sample. Now I don't mix inside of Reason. Have I done it? Yeah, but it just get kind of cluttered to me, so I don't try to do it. I use Reaper, and I'm gonna show you. I'm not gonna show you my mix, like how I mix. I say that for a later time, but I'm just gonna show you like when I drop a little beat, I just kind of put vocals on there because I ain't got nobody to send it to. So I just do it myself, just to see how it's gonna sound. What everybody love to see is that 808. And for 808s, I use SubLab. And I use SubLab because you can make your own 808s in here. So whatever kick you got, you can use your kick and put it in there and then make an actual 808, whatever type of 808 you want. But we all know that there's so many 808 samples out there. I just take and I drag it where the kick's supposed to be, turn off the synth part, and you can still manipulate it and everything. And see, I cut off the beginning so I don't get the transient of the 808. And it just slaps to me. So the 808 pattern go like this. Yep. For my snare, it's just a basic snare. All right. Clap, basic clap. Hi-hats. Man, I don't spend a lot of time doing all this clicking in. You got so many people that make a bunch of hi-hat patterns and all of that. So I just get a bunch of hi-hat MIDI and pick which one sounded best and throw it on there. Nobody got time to be click down here and all this and using effectrics and too much. So that's how I do my hi-hats. And the hi-hats sound like this. See, sound good to me. Shoot. Basic perk. Nothing special about it. I think it's like a cloud or something. Yeah. That's it. And we all know that it ain't a nice beat if you don't put some arcade vocals in it. That's it. Open hat, same thing, just an open hat. It's only appearing one. A little snare roll at the end. All right. All right. So now here is here's the complete melody. I'm just gonna play all the instruments. And of course, when I mix it, you put effects and all that kind of stuff like that. And then add the drums in, and this is what you get. And so next, I'm just gonna bring up the Reaper, and I'm gonna show you just how I drop a flow on there. I think that slapped a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And we all know how you sequence. You just take all your instruments, copy them a bunch of times, and try to paint a picture. Tell a story with the beat, bringing it up in energy, hook it, and then bring it back down. So that's the beat. Now let me show you what I did for the little rap on it or whatever. All right, so I export it, I bring it in here. I'm gonna show you, I threw a little rough mix on there, so I'll just show you my little mixer or whatever. I just put put a few little things on the 808 and hi-hats, and so everything can be heard. And then down here, I just drop my vocals. Just how I do my vocals. Everybody ain't Jay-Z and all these people with Lil Wayne and going in and just rap one take and all of that. Nope, I two-bar to death. Two-bar, 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 two-bar. And I stop because another thing that alleviates for me is having to go in and take out the breaths and all of that. You just got to make sure you maintain the same energy when you're doing it. So this is my hook down here. It's not all the way mixed or whatever. It's just a little rough mix I threw on here so I can show y'all what I do. And I'll be done did all of this in a matter of like 30 minutes. Make the beat, sequence it, bring it in here, throw the mix on there, and drop something for the hook and vocal so people can know what it sounds like. Okay, so let's just ride it from the top. And I'll throw my tag in there. Tag say Mace B. That's my daughter saying that. I probably need to get another one, but it works for me.
Monday to Sunday, glance around, shit looking bold. October, November, December, shit turning cold. Holding on to dear life, how this shit gon' go? Reaching out for help from family, where the fuck they go? Felt like they hang me out to dry like some fucking clothes. And when you ask for some, they out like a runny nose. Nobody answer, streets calling, I might have to go. And pray to God, I ain't gotta let this cannon blow. I need a bankroll to buy the family dinner rolls. Things ain't sweet out in the streets, this shit a rocky road. Most time your team is cheering with you when you hit the goal. But if you miss, then your ass is out here on your own. Some of my people got it, some of my people need it. Trying to do it by yourself can get you so deleted. Some people gave it all until there's nothing left. Some families say they would and end up jumping ship. How the fuck you leave me all by my lonely? You can't even count a family or your homies. I keep my faith in God, I gotta keep on going. When you the captain of the ship, you keep on rolling.
And that's it, you drop another verse, get a feature on here or something. I think this thing is flat, mix it down a little more, throw a nice on that thing, get it out the door. Hey, thanks for watching, man. I'm Mace B, official, and I'm out.